a live performance, great dating ideas, and pageants. All this and more here on Marquette Live. Hey everyone, and welcome to Marquette Live. I'm your host, Jessica Clark. Throughout the course of this week, I've been under the impression that God has chosen a new man to build an ark and find 2 of each animal, because it seems like it has been and will be raining for the next 40 days and 40 nights. So while you stay in your rooms dry and warm, you can be entertained by us here on Marquette Live. We have a great show planned tonight, so to start things off, let's head on over to our fashionistas talking about pageants. Over to you, ladies.
Hey guys, welcome to Marquette Fashion. Tonight we have a really special segment with Miss Wisconsin Galaxy. We're going to talk all things fashion, her appearances, and what it means to be her title, which is awesome. Welcome, Francesca.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so excited to learn what it's all about. So what inspired you to be in the running for Miss Wisconsin Galaxy, which you won?
Well, I have been competing in pageants since I was in 7th and 8th grade. And then I stopped for a little bit just because, you know, I went to high school and did all the high school scene. And then once I got back to college, or once I got into college, I saw an ad for the Miss Illinois USA competition, and I was like, oh my God, I so want to do that. And so I competed for that last year, and I didn't win, but it's okay. And so then I found the Galaxy system, and then I competed a couple months later for that for Illinois Galaxy, and then I didn't win that, but I knew that I wanted to keep competing in the Galaxy system. So then this year I decided, hey, I live here in Wisconsin, I go to Marquette, so why not, you know, compete for a Wisconsin title? So I competed for Miss Wisconsin Galaxy, and now here I am.
That's amazing. So what are the types of things you do in order to compete? What do you call it?
The prepping?
Yeah.
Well, you have to first diet and do fashion, you know, pick out your fashion wear and everything like that. You have to go to a coach. If you don't have a coach, then you don't really know how you need to walk for maybe that specific pageant or that specific type of, you know, you have like your evening gown walk, you have your swimwear walk, you have to learn how to talk, you have to learn how to do interviews. So there's so much prep that goes into a pageant. It's ridiculous, but I love it.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, so I obviously want to hear, you're very fashionable, but I want to know, where are you getting the gowns and swimsuits, right? You have a bikini section, so tell me everything.
Well, this specific dress I wore for Illinois Galaxy and Illinois USA, and I got it, it's actually from this, where the picture is taken, it's from the same store where Illinois Galaxy was actually held, the pageant. And it's called Bridal Elegance, and it's in Ottawa, Illinois, so it's like in nowhere, Illinois. But it's the biggest Midwest pageant, bridal, and prom store in the Midwest. And so they have their own pageant room where they have hundreds of dresses just lined up by color, and you can just go and pick, like, say your favorite color is blue. You can just, which kind of looks like right now, I guess.
Obviously.
It's not my favorite color,
It looks good on
Thank you.
So you need it.
Yeah, so, and then you just find the dress that's good for you. You know, you find the color, you find the fit that really works for you, and I absolutely love this dress.
Well, you looked beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So where do you go to get a bikini or?
Well, they have some bikinis there too. There's a line called Alice King Swimwear, and she has, like, it's just a pageant swimwear, swimwear designer, and so it's all beaded and everything like that, and different colors and different you know, stuff going on. But this one that I got, it's actually from Venus Swimwear online, and it's just like simple swimwear that you can find online. But I jazzed it up with some rhinestones, like you see on my sash. I put it around here, and then I put it on here just to jazz it up, and then to go with my sparkly shoes. So.
I mean, look at you, sassy mama.
Yeah.
I love it. So
thank you.
Prepping for these shows, what is your beauty routine? How did you learn how to do that makeup and your hair?
Well, I actually, for this one, I got my makeup done.
Okay.
Because it's just a lot easier. Maybe you don't want to worry about doing your makeup for the actual pageant. And but it does cost money. So if you don't want to spend that extra cost on getting your makeup done, then you can learn how to do it yourself. I know that I love MAC. And so my MAC's counter back at Nordstrom back home, I have my favorite guy, Chris, there, who teaches me how to do all the tricks and everything to make you look beautiful. So I learn a lot from him. But usually what I do is just get my makeup done by a makeup artist there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So a couple more questions. What is your favorite memory from all of your experiences being a pageant girl?
My favorite memory would probably just be meeting all the wonderful girls that compete in the pageants. They are such wonderful girls, and they're so nice, and I just love all of them. So
that's so great. And also, isn't your favorite movie Miss Congeniality?
Of course it is. What pageant girl wouldn't say they love Miss Congeniality? It's such a great movie.
It's one of my favorites. It makes me want to be like a kick-butt Secret Service
pageant girl.
You.
If I work for the Secret Service, that'd be awesome too. But I don't think I'm that physical enough to kick some butt.
You got it, girl. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you guys next week.
Thanks, girls. That was awesome. I always did love watching pageants and seeing all the amazing dresses that the ladies wear, so thanks for coming in. We have to take our first break, but don't go anywhere because Marquette Live will be right back.
Okay, I got this Christmas money, honey. Now I can save this for food, graduate school, GRE prep, maybe study abroad.
Give me your money.
Wait, what?
Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money.
Wait, hold up.
Give me your money.
Dude, I don't even play sports.
Welcome back to Marquette Live. I'm your host, Jessica Clark. With this not so great weather, you'd think that campus will be the epitome of dull this weekend, but Kristen is here to give us some information on what's really going down. Over to you, Kristen.
Hey Marquette, I'm Kristen Powers, here to fill you in on what's going on in Milwaukee. This weekend, there are a ton of events happening on campus, so be sure to grab some friends and to check them out. First, if you haven't seen the award-winning film, Silver Linings Playbook, it'll be playing at the Varsity Theater all weekend long. If you are a Bradley Cooper fan like I am, this is a film that is a must-see. The showing times can be found on the Marquette Involvement link. Also, get ready for a week filled with music. Friday from 8 to 11 p.m. is a cappella night at Marquette Place. Get a glimpse of the Naturals, the Golden Blues, and the Melodies. Pure Dance Marquette will also be performing, so be sure to come out and support your peers. Marquette Jazz Band will also be playing at the Annex on Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. Saturday is Relay for Life. Relay is an organized community fundraiser walk which raises money to fight cancer. Not only will you be a part of a great cause, but there will be food, games, and activities for your own enjoyment. This experience is truly unique, so be sure to sign up and to get involved. After a long week of rain, this weekend will definitely brighten your mood. That's all the time we have for today, but tune in to next week's show for what's going on in Milwaukee. Again, I'm Kristen Powers. Back to you, Jessica.
Thanks, Kristen. I guess we won't have to stay inside all weekend after all. And as I'm sure you guys are all well aware, summer break is just around the corner. So of course that means finding your summer love and having some great summer dates. So we're sending it over to our love guru, Sebastian, with some great date ideas. Over to you, Sebastian.
Hi everybody, nice to be back on. It's been too long. So yeah, the weather is really bad, but we are hoping for a change. When the summer comes along, you people are going to be out on plenty of dates. And I got just the perfect ones for all of you. a normal dinner might be pretty ordinary, and we want you guys to do something unusual. So I have a list of things here, and I have an expert with me tonight. John Mao is joining me, and he's going to give me his expertise on what to do in the dating world. Thank you for joining us, Mao.
Thanks for having me, Sebastian. I'm excited to be here.
Perfect. Let's go straight into the game. So I have a list of 8 dates here. I'm going to read to you. I'm going to get your feedback on them if you think they're good or if you think they're bad ideas.
Fair enough.
So the first one, you and your date choose a major bookstore, go into it, find your favorite book, and leave notes in there for future readers.
Well, this date, say, is a little bit of surprise for people that would be coming in later. Definitely an option where they have no idea what they're going to get into, but as soon as they bring that book home, they're going to be filled with all these new ideas. And I think it'd be cool to maybe put quotes, little different inspirational quotes or something that I guess you and the person you're going on the date with share together. And then that's something that I guess you're passing along to an unknown stranger that wouldn't really know what they're really getting themselves into.
A surprise. Everyone loves surprises, right?
Everyone loves surprises.
All right, so the second one. This one can cost a little bit of money, but I still love it. Go to the airport and take the first flight out of there, whatever destination it might be. Spend a weekend at that destination with your partner.
Tell you what, this is probably one of the riskiest dates I've heard in a while. You could end up in a terrible city like Cleveland, or you could end up in a great city like England, or London, England. You don't really know what is in store, which is probably the appeal for this kind of date. But at the same time, it depends on what kind of risk you and your significant other or potential future partner want to take.
Yeah. So if you were told you were going to go on this trip, what would you pack in your suitcase?
I'd probably pack 1 outfit for each season, and that'd be it. So 4 outfits, because it's only a weekend, and you're probably going to do a bunch of different things. So I wouldn't want to pack too much because you don't really know what you're getting into. But I'd say 1 for each season, each kind of weather kind of thing.
Played safe, smart. So the third one, this one is a little bit creative. You and your partner walk around the city, take photo evidence that imply an adventure that you guys have been on, but that you actually didn't go to.
This is kind of one of those things where I feel it leaves it up to the imagination. You don't really know what's going on, but you kind of do, and when you document it and then you look back on it, it's like, whoa, it's kind of a cool experience to do.
A fun memory together.
Exactly.
I love it. So the fourth one, this one is great. I think this is like a fun one. Walk around the city and perform a silent play in front of security cameras together.
Silent play, wow. I'll tell you what, that takes a lot of guts to do first off, because unless you're really good to be around in front of people, you're going to be kind of out of your element there. But having those people watch you on that security camera would probably be pretty funny. And if it's funny enough, they might come out and find you. So
one might hope in today's age and time. One last idea that I have for you to comment on. You and your partner and significant other, go to the beach in the middle of the night and be there until sun rises, and then fall asleep in each other's arms.
Romantic. Very, very romantic. A little bit of reversal because you usually fall asleep with the sunset, fall asleep on the beach at night. But I'd say I like the switcheroo on it. Not a morning person myself, so it might be a little bit difficult, but that morning nap would definitely be extremely appealing. And you're with your significant other, so it doesn't really get better than that.
It's perfect. John Mao, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Marquette, keep on dating.
Thanks, guys. Those are some creative dating ideas. Next, we have to take another quick break, but when we get back, we'll have a live performance, so stay tuned.
Beep, beep. You said the N word, and it was loud. What should I do? Should I say something? They shouldn't be saying something like that. That's rude and offensive. I'm tired of people saying whatever they want to say and then thinking that they can just get away with it.
Welcome back to Marquette Live. To wrap up our show tonight, we're sending it on over to Erica for everything noteworthy. Erica?
Good evening, guys. We are sadly wrapping things up. This is our second to last show for the year, but this does not mean that we are getting lazy on you. We have some exciting stuff coming up for next week, as well as a live performance right now. We have David Dryjas with us in the studio tonight, and he will be playing an original song. So, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Thank you. I need to fill the void. There's an emptiness about me that I'm trying to let go, but it's buried deep inside me. Have you ever not known why, but you hate inside your soul? There's a place that you must go, but you don't know how to get there. And I said, it's just down the road. There's someone I know that can save me from this nightmare. And I said, it's just down the road. There's someone I know, and I know that I feel safe when I'm with them. This time when I feel lost, this time when I can't find myself or anyone else in this world, this time when I don't know, this time when I can't think what to do with myself. But if I keep my head up, if my hands above ground, because at some point, everything will turn around. And I said, it's just down the road. There's someone I know that can save me from this nightmare. And I said, it's just down the road. Someone I know that I feel safe when I'm with them. Thank you.
All right, that was awesome, David. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good, thanks.
I think everyone in the room could definitely feel the passion in that song.
Thank you.
So I know that you actually go by a stage name when you're performing. Do you want to tell us about that?
So my name is David Dryjas, so I was like, well, what's a good stage name? David Outrageous.
Oh.
So.
That's really creative. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what would you say is your songwriting process? Like, do you ever hear a certain artist or a genre and feel really inspired and feel like, I need to write right now?
I mean, there's times, one time I wrote a song, I was just walking around in the woods with a guitar by myself.
Oh, okay.
And I just wrote a song about how beautiful it was, but with the weather, I figured I should play something else, you know.
A little more appropriate. Now, I did my homework, and I stumbled upon some promotional sites that you have, and I noticed you just got in the triple digits in your fan page. Congrats
Thank you.
on that. And so now, do you manage these sites yourself? Did you make them on your own?
I do. I'm a geeky computer engineering major, so it fits right in with the whole software thing that I do, you know.
Now you absolutely add your own pizzazz into your performance. I was watching some of your videos, and there was one where you even were playing guitar behind your head and something crazy like that. How do you like put your own style into your performance, and how do you feel like you're able to like connect with your audience in that way?
I like to look out at my audience when I'm playing, and if I'm losing them, if they seem bored, then I just do something crazy because you got to get them back, you know. So I mean, I've played with my teeth before, you know. It
I've not seen
catches
that one before.
people's attention. So.
All right. And thank you so much. You definitely made this episode a special one. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Do you have any performances coming up?
At right now, I don't, but I would love if people could check out my site or my Facebook page at outrageous.com.
All right.
Or facebook.com/outrageous.
Great. You heard him. Become a fan. Show some support. And thank you again, David. We will see you next week for our last show of the year. Until then, I'm Erica Forrest, and this has been Everything Noteworthy.
Awesome performance, David. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Well, that is all the time we have for this evening, but we will see you next week, as Erica said, for our last show of the year. Crazy, I know. This has been Marquette Live. I'm Jessica Clark. We'll see you next week.